Loves, welcome to the Bauer Beauty YouTube channel, your favorite channel on the whole planet. I'm Jenny, the host of Bauer Beauty and the founder of Bauer Beauty Skincare, licensed esthetician and founder of BauerBeautyCompany.com, where we have a lot of educational materials and our skincare. Message of the day today is confidence is built. Confidence is not genetic, okay? Confidence is something that grows out of your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your instinct, your relationship with your higher self, your relationship with the universe at large. Confidence is honed. Confidence is curated. Confidence is refined over time. Confidence isn't something that is genetic. So first of all, confidence is a choice. You choose to be confident. Just like anything in your existence, anything in your reality is a choice. Confidence isn't just for, a certain type of person or a person that looks a certain way or is a certain level of intelligence or a certain amount of wealthy. No, confidence is something that anyone can choose into. Once you understand that confidence is a choice, then you can begin to observe yourself. Okay, so now our job, once we know for a fact that confidence is a choice, now our job is to keep up with ourselves. Keeping up with yourself looks like doing what you know you should be doing. Doing what you know you should be doing, that's what it means. You always have the inkling, you always have the inclination of what you should be doing. You always have an idea of what you should be doing. It's your higher self communicating to you that you should be doing this thing. You know what you should be doing in terms of how you should be eating, how you should be working out, those little day-to-day decisions that are really freaking annoying. Those are the most important decisions. The most important decisions are the day-to-day annoying decisions that seem minuscule, that seem like you could just wait till tomorrow or, I'll just do it later. No, those are the times you need to say yes to. Those are the times where you need to dive head in and actually do the work, make the tough decision. It's only in those day-to-day moments, making those tough calls day to day, that's going to advance you and going to keep promises to yourself, because you always tell yourself that you're going to do something. You always tell yourself that I'm going to do it this time, or I'm going to wait until this time, or I'm going to do it at this point, or I got to have all these pieces in place before I do it. Okay, well, how many times have those circumstances come and gone and you still haven't done the thing? So what is it going to take for you to do the thing? Ignoring the higher self deteriorates your self-esteem and your confidence. One of the number one ways to kill your confidence is to become depressed. The way you become depressed is by repeatedly, over and over, breaking promises to yourself, not keeping up with yourself, or not taking care of yourself, not taking care of your mental health. One of the number one ways that we can become victims as well is by staying unconscious. It's like a direct proportion. Victimhood and victimizing oneself is in direct proportion to how unconscious you are, because the less conscious you are, the less aware you are that actually the reality you're experiencing is because of you, is because of your brain and the way you think, the way you act, your expectations and such. So the more aware you become, the better you can drive the bus and the more confident you become. It's all about awareness, bringing what's unconscious to the conscious. Strengthening your instinct is a very, very big one when it comes to confidence, because the more strongly connected you are to your instinct, the more strongly connected to confidence you'll be, the more confident you'll be in your decision making, in your communication style, etc. We can't be confident in every single avenue of life. I don't understand engineering, right? I don't understand how this building, I'm on the 52nd floor, how does it stay standing? I have no idea. I'm not confident with everything. I'm confident with specific things. And I'm confident with my connection to God, to my instinct, to other. I'm very confident in how I feel. And I think that's the most important thing to hone. If you want to build confidence in that relationship with yourself and other, because then no one can really steer you in the wrong direction, because you always have your internal guidance system. When you are in the midst of keeping up with yourself when you know you should be doing something but you don't really want to be doing it. It's like your higher self wants you to do it, but your physical self doesn't really want to do it. Then your physical self makes up reasons. Oh, we don't need to do it today, or we can start tomorrow, or whatever. Those are the times when you need to say, no, I need to do it. It's very hard. I don't want to. Not 1% of me wants to do this, but I have to go do it. And then when you do it, you will feel so amazing. So there's two types of pain you can experience. There's the pain of doing the thing, which is the pain of willpower, or there's the pain of not doing the thing, which is the pain of your soul death. Your soul is dying, your soul is suffocating. So which is worse? I mean, they're both painful, but obviously the former, the pain of willpower, is much better because at least that's contributing to your soul's growth. Ultimately, this is making you a better human versus just indulging in these like 2D kind of lazy desires of just doing nothing and remaining in the status quo. You get to choose what pain do you want, but obviously the latter. Obviously we want to develop the spirit and we want to strengthen our willpower. Willpower is a muscle. It's not something that just like, again, not something that falls in anyone's lap. It's the strength of willpower. Strengthening your willpower is going to make you a more confident person, and it's going to make you a more able person. You're going to be more able, you're going to be more reliable, you're going to be more successful, you're going to be happier. Strengthening willpower is just a muscle. So yes, the first time you do it, it's horrible, it hurts, it's painful, but it feels good afterwards. Second time you do it, same thing, it's painful, it's annoying, it's horrible. But after time, you know the process, and the process of exerting that willpower becomes a little less intense. You can become less resistant towards overcoming that willpower hump. If you notice when you're like starting any type of new habit, new diet, it may be like, I mean, it could be easy at first because you're really excited to start, and then hard after like 2 weeks, right? Because you're like, okay, well, like I don't want to do it anymore. I tried it, I don't want to do it anymore, I don't see results, blah, blah, blah. But the other way is that where it's really hard at first. It's really hard at first to make yourself go. But then after a few weeks, it's like you can't not go. You're training yourself to become the person whose default is, I have to go because I'll feel like shit if I don't go. I have to go because I feel worse if I don't go. You have to build those pathways, and that's how how we can have our programming work for us, not against us. Well, I just went on a walk. I took Puffy on a walk. We had to go get more of his food. So do I look like crap? Because I wore a hat and I reapplied my sunscreen. So yes, where were we? Now with the information that you have, if you still are not choosing into confidence, if you're still not doing things that make yourself confident, then it's you. Then you have to face the reality that you may actually like the feeling of failing. You might actually like the feeling of being the victim. That's common. It's masochism. It's energetic existential masochism. There's a book about this called Existential Kink by Carolyn Elliott, which is really fascinating and amazing. These are our shadows. It's about getting in touch with your shadow self. Our shadow self is our masochistic self. It's the piece of ourselves that actually enjoys the pain that we like and enjoys the negative things about whatever our existence is. That's confidence. Confidence is something that is curated, is something that you can choose today. So this is an exercise I do with my girls in the Clear Skin Blueprint. Decide to write down all the things that you know you should be doing. If you're already A+ with your physical, are you lacking in your energetic? Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you need to work on the physical and you are strong in your energetic. Either way, write down all the things that you know you should be doing physically. Physically is the easiest place to start because most people do need to work on that, and it's like something tangible that we can see. Write down your ideal workout and follow it. Write down your ideal diet and follow it. Follow it up until try to follow it as much as possible, 90% or something. This is a very practical way to be confident. And then start to write the energetic things as well. So I hope this was helpful. Remember, we're elevating. We're elevating our entire lives. So this is part of it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check the links below, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.